Millions of tax dollars are spent to landscape I-95 and the Turnpike here in South Florida. The Department of Transportation is working hard to transform our roads into tourist-pleasing palm tree spectaculars.
But in an exclusive investigation, our Terry Parker uncovers how just one landscaper is pocketing most of those millions, despite complaints from cities, other growers, and concerned taxpayers.
You've got to have noticed them. Miles and miles of thousands of exotic palm trees, braced with beams, dotting the clover leaves of the Turnpike and I-95, a plethora of pricey palms paid for by your tax dollars.
The amount of money that it had to have cost.
Landscape company bookkeeper Pam Tubbs isn't the only one asking questions. We've been investigating what the Department of Transportation calls its bold vision landscaping for months.
Overkill. They did too much.
Talking to landscape architects and growers around South Florida, and we've learned that most of these lucrative contracts to plant palm trees have gone to one grower, Manuel Diaz Farms in Homestead.
It's been very obvious for a long time that this seemed like only one person was getting millions of dollars worth of contracts to plant trees.
We've obtained DOT contracts showing in 2014, DOT awarded Manuel Diaz Farms a $10 million contract to landscape I-95 in South Florida. Over $4.3 million paid so far to landscape the Turnpike from Fort Pierce to Miami. And Diaz has 7 other multi-million-dollar projects around the state.
Why did this grower get all of these favors? Why do we have so many trees?
Manuel Diaz is one of the largest nursery owners in Florida, but we could find only one picture of him. This one, taken in a Miami-Dade courtroom in 2000 as he was handcuffed on grand theft charges. Diaz was accused of ripping off the government by not delivering the right size, kind, or amount of palm trees he was paid for. But by the time the case went to court, it was thrown out because the statute of limitations had run out. Since then, though, he's gotten plenty of state contracts, and several sources who don't want to be named for fear of reprisal say once Diaz gets the contracts, he loads them up with expensive trees from his tree farm. Even when DOT landscape experts object, they're quickly overruled in favor of Diaz's choices. Like these Medjool day palms costing a cool $7 grand a pop, and there's more.
They've spent quite a bit of money over here on these Sylvesters, and they could have planted nicer flowering trees. That would have given a canopy, in my opinion, and saved a ton of money and filled up that same space.
How much are those Sylvester palms? $2,500 apiece. Diaz planted 161 of them at the Okeechobee interchange alone and netted $412,000. His total for this interchange, $1 million. The town of Jupiter didn't like Diaz's plan for its Turnpike exit. In this email, the town complained it looks like a nursery was transplanted here, writing, the contractor's design appears to be in his interest so he can sell as much of his product as possible. But the city's objections were ignored, and Diaz got the job, planting hundreds of pricey and exotic palms and pocketing millions.
It feels like this is a political favor for someone who has hundreds of thousands of trees, and we all went through a recession. He went through a recession. He found an outlet for tens of thousands of his trees with state money, our money that could be used for other things.
The DOT says the projects awarded to Manuel Diaz Farms went through the normal, open, and transparent competitive procurement process.
Manuel Diaz declined an on-camera interview, but said he would answer written questions. However, we so far have not received a reply to the questions we sent him.